Hi guys, my name is Cdhr. I want you to be watching NAS TV Africa. They are giving premium content.
Shout out to NAS TV Africa.
NAS TV Africa. In Africa for Africa.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to NAS TV Africa, where we manifest Africa's greatness. My name is Bello Abdullahi, and today we'll be discussing the public affairs segment. So here with me, I have.
It's my pleasure to be in your studio.
All right,
my name is Comrade Afolabi Lukman. I'm the Kwara State Chairman Committee for Defense of Human Rights, Cdhr.
Cdhr, all right. Thank you so much for being here. So, can you tell us more about your organization?
As human rights organization, we champion the cause of the rights of citizens of Nigeria.
Okay.
It was formed in 1989, and we have been doing that for a very long time. We focus on how to get fundamental human rights of citizens, especially woman, child, even economic and social rights of citizens.
All right, amazing.
That is what we do.
Cdhr is about.
Cdhr
all right,
is
so
about.
there's the events of the fuel subsidy removal. So, like, what has your organization done to intervene? Yeah.
Actually, the first subsidy removal by the federal government is the right step in the right direction.
Okay.
But unfortunately, the removal should have been in phases so that the hardship will not be as much as it is.
Right now,
the four leading presidential candidates during the 2023 campaign actually have affirmed that they are going to remove subsidy. So, subsidy removal is actually what is needed.
Okay.
So, as it is now needed for government to give the citizens the needed palliatives, so that to cushion the effect of the hardship.
Yes,
what the state government is doing right now, as well as Kwara state government is doing right now, is by giving the citizen 10,000, the public workers 10,000 naira on their pay, which is too mega, because all the public workers in Kwara state right now, they are just 20,000, and that is less than 1 billion naira. And the pensioners, our senior citizens, have been excluded from the scheme. The state government said they are going to do 500 million naira support for the small and medium enterprise. They intend to do free transport for students of tertiary institutions. I want to say that they should not limit it to the state capital, because there are some the local government within the state, like Offa, Irekpodo, that has an institution in their domain. They should also extend it to those places, including Lafiaji, so that this thing can be felt by everybody. And there should be more free mass transit bus for other citizens, so that the palliative can actually be, be felt by all citizens. And I want them to extend it further to make sure, because it will affect the price of WAEC, NECO, JAM. It should be education support to citizens, so that some of this thing can be done in the coming exams, so that students can also be supported. They should also do food support for poorest of the poor, so that they should roll out free grains for citizens, so that citizens the effect can truly be cushioned for all Nigerians. It's very important. Otherwise, and again, it's been said in some quarter that the year for review of minimum wage is not yet 5 years. That before they could review the minimum wage, it has to be 2024. But I want to urge the government, as a matter of fact, even if they are not, if the minimum wage is going to be reviewed soonest, they should make it, it should be a great departure from the past, because 30,000 minimum wage as it is right now is a dead wage. It's not a living wage. It's not enough to do anything as it is, because the percentage that's in the hike of fuel is just where, and it has translated to the hike in other food commodities some other essential commodity. And it's very important the government rise. Otherwise, there could be mass protests, and there could be, and the government will lose a lot if this is allowed to happen. And we have seen also that there is hike in school fees, especially universities, polytechnic, and the rest. And the government, as a matter of fact, should not do everything at a time. They should support the citizens as well. Otherwise, if citizens feel that what they could afford initially, they could no longer afford it as a result of government policy, they won't take it lightly with the government. And that is the truth.
Very true, yes, yes.
So, given that fact, the government should continue to dialogue with the Nigerian Labour Congress, Trade Union Congress, other civil society organizations, and listen properly to what they have to say. Yes. And the government, as a matter of fact, will expedite action on the issue of censor that has been suspended. It's very important that the government must have its accurate demographic information for citizens. But right now, we are just guessing. We don't know the population of Nigeria as it is in Kwara. Kwara has been estimated to be about 5 million people have been estimated to live in Kwara, but that is just an estimate. We are not sure of the accurate figure. And that is it. And the government should move on to do the census accurate so that it will have a very good social register for the citizens, so that it can provide we can know the real poorest of the poor. Because the issue of giving poorest of, how do you identify the poor if we don't have, accurate demographic information for citizens? So it's very important. And also, we are happy that the coming census is supposed to be a digital census, which is unprecedented in the history of Nigeria. And let the federal government expedite action on how to have the first digital census in the history of Nigeria. And the civil society organization like Committee for Defense of Human Rights, Cdhr, is ready to support the government in every way if it's ready to assist citizens. Because what is needed is there is a lot of social, economic, challenges affecting citizens right now, and the government has to rise to the occasion. The government must not look the other way while citizens continue to wallow in abject poverty. And the government should also see to our refinery. It's unfortunate that we are the only country out of the petroleum exporting country that is still importing fuel. Even the Dangote that was commissioned was supposed to start. Unfortunately, Dangote has been granted a license to import fuel again instead of focusing on and the government set July, August as the deadline for the refinery to start work. Unfortunately, they have just granted Dangote again license to import fuel. That means what Dangote has is not a refinery. It's actually can actually be regarded as a depot. It's a petrol depot, not a refinery. If it's a refinery, why should you grant a person license to import fuel?
That's true.
So these are some of my take. And in the coming days, we want government to engage citizens and do the needful.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for these enlightenments. I mean, everybody get inside of what's really going on. So what advice do you have for the people?
As a matter of fact, despite the economic and social challenges, they should continue to be law-abiding. They should not take law into their hands. Even if we are going to protest, we have to seek permission for protest. Police coverage, police permission for protest is very important. That is what the law says. And we must abide by the law. We must live within the law of the land so that we don't run foul with the law. It's very important. And as it is, as a matter of fact, then the law enforcement agents are also supposed to protect citizens. They should not molest citizens as a result of protest. They should realize the fact that whatever the citizens fight for, they will, as a matter of fact, they are part of the populace. They will also benefit from it. So it's very important that we continue to be law-abiding while we go about our business, and we should, as a matter of fact, we should cut costs. We should cut costs.
That's very true.
It's very important. It's a global thing. Because as it is, it's been said that Nigerian petrol is the cheapest in West Africa, and that is the truth. Because right now, petrol in Ghana is more than 1,000 naira.
Wow.
That is the truth. So Nigeria petrol at 6 is still the cheapest in West Africa.
Wow.
There's no doubt about that. But all the same, Nigerians are just saying that we are the producer of the petroleum. We are endowed, and we should enjoy our God-endowed resources.
Thank you so much for this amazing information. I mean, it's really helpful, and a lot of people get inside of what's really going on out there.
Okay.
So yes, we come to the end of today's show, and yeah, subscribe, follow us on all our social media pages, and yes, stay in touch. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Yes,
Thank you
sir.
so much.